Okay, folks, this is what's going on here at Rusty Stuff. Let's see. The fate of the grocery getter. I've got a couple of videos of this old truck. One of a burnout, after the cookout. Oil change video. This one here I called the grocery getter. It had an old school 350 in it with a carburetor. Look at that fancy hood scoop there. Toolbox lid. That's the 94 Cheyenne. Decent old truck. Oh, it's locked. I was gonna show you all inside, but it's locked anyways. And now I acquired this thing, the 89 Silverado. This truck's actually not bad on the inside for an old truck. And there's a wire hanging out. The dash isn't really broken up. Look at that, it's pretty decent dashboard for an 89. Glove box is missing. I don't care. Got some bucket seats out of a little Cavalier in there. Pretty comfortable. And that truck, it has all four of its stock wheels. They're missing the centers. It's got all four of them. And the old grocery getter, I actually have all four of those Silverado wheels that go on that Cheyenne. They're the same truck, everybody knows. I could put this grill in the other one. But the old grocery getter, man, I really like that old truck. But anyways, as you see, both of them have the hoods off. Neither one has an engine in them right now. We even got this cool old antique tractor that runs. I use that thing around here all the time to push vehicles in and out. Free riding lawnmower off the side of the road. Freaking runs. There's a TH400 that come out of the grocery getter. I did a startup video the other day of this. It didn't turn out real well, but you know what? I guess I was just too freaking excited or something. Never really had anything like this. I mean, I guess it's about the nicest thing I've ever had around here. You know, a TBI 355 with a roller cam and 1.6 rockers. I got a Holley on this one. Got a Holley 600 with the Edelbrock intake. I had to use a spread bore adapter, then a spacer. But all I did there was increased a little intake plenum volume. That I was going to put in the grocery getter with the TH400 over there that has a shift kit. Actually, this transmission, man, this thing bangs. When that sucker shifts, let me tell you what, you'll hit your head on the back window. She bangs, and there's a good little motor to pull it. Now over here, this is another 355. This is totally old school. This has got a two-piece rear main seal, driver's side dipstick, where this guy over here, you see with the TBI, it's got the valve covers with the bolts on top, and it's a passenger side dipstick with a one-piece rear seal. This one here is completely old school. It's a good numbers block. It's a 3970010. You know, so it's 4-bolt main. This is a good old block here. See, it's old school. The valve covers are bolted down. in 4 places on the sides. This one here, I'm gonna do a startup video on this sucker pretty quick here. This one here is gonna have, I'm gonna run the Edelbrock with the spread bore adapter and the spacer. This one here, I'm gonna run with the manual fuel pump, because this cam, it's a comp flat tappet, like an RV spec, nothing fancy. I can't remember what the lift was. This has got standard rocker arms, only 1.5. This is only 1.5 rocker arms with like a, oh, what's it gonna be? About a 440 lift on the cam. So it's just gonna be like a good RV type engine. But now that one over there, there is no provision on the roller cam for the manual fuel pump. And like I said, this one has 1.6 rockers. And the lift on this cam, I want to say it's 513. What the guy told me. Supposedly this is a 513 lift with 1.6 rockers, so it don't have a big lope at an idle. It's real smooth because it's a TBI cam. It had a TBI on it, and you can't get one with that aggressive of an idle. I think that's the overlap that does that anyway. Anyways, your TBI computer can't keep up with it, but this was a TBI engine out of a Camaro. And the roller cam was a upgrade, because he had to drill and tap inside the valley for the keepers to keep the roller lifters in place. But yeah, I'm real proud of that thing. I've never even had anything like that around here. It's always been just old school crap. And then I got this one. Like I said, this one and a TH350. I was thinking this old school 355 with the TH350 in the 89 Silverado. I got to get a bed or build one. Then I was thinking of this 93 TBI roller cam and TH400, the old red grocery getter. The old red grocery getter has a 14 bolt corporate rear end under it. I don't know if y'all can see this or not. There we go. Look at that cover. Yep. This old girl, this is a good old truck. It's just the original motor didn't last long on account of the wrist pins were frozen up, and I took rods and pistons out of another engine and threw in there to get by, and it should have been balanced. This is it right here. This has got good numbers. It's an 010 block, 4-bolt main. What was I running? This one I was running a Summit flat tappet hydraulic cam with a 460. Yeah, 466 lift. It ran good in that old pickup, man. But like I say, it didn't get balanced, so it didn't last long. But this right here, everything that's in this motor came in it, so it's already a balanced rotating assembly. And of course that sucker, it's been to the machine shop, and this thing's right, trust me. The other project, I'm gonna call it the Rat Ram. It's a 96 Ram And I retrofitted a Peterbilt front bumper to it. I cut it and bent it. Now that's what makes this thing the Rat Ram, is I had to put a 3.5-inch body lift in it, because I put the old 440 that's in one of my engine start videos. I've got a video of this thing sitting on the shop floor here running. Actually a very nice video. It came out good of this one running and showing how I took this Dodge electronic ignition and turned it into a one-wire setup off of this Ford coil by taking a GM module and mounting it here, and your 2 wires from the distributor go into the one side of the GM module, and on the other side of the GM module goes to the what would have been the point side of the coil on the electronic coil, and then the other one ties into the power, and ta-da, turns it into a one-wire ignition setup. And this one here also, you got to run a spread bore adapter and a plate in order to have a carburetor, but this is going to be the Rat Ram. It's going to be just basically a rat rod style thing with an old semi bumper on it. Just a shop truck. I have everything for this. I've got the fan shrouds, the fan, more fan shrouds with the tank. But that's where we're at around here. That's why we haven't been seeing much. I'm not really getting much done. Got a couple things done, but I'm going to put a video of this one running here later. Good Lord willing, and a creek don't rise. And I promise we'll do a better video of this guy, because the last one I put on there kind of sucked. You know, I was just so excited and in a hurry to make a video of it running, just to prove I got it running, with the garden hose in the top of it there. It didn't turn out so well. Alright, see you.